coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Flowers. And right away, he lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold
got Mariota in there, huh? He knew what to do.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On defense in the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
On the ground, Geis. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on first down, Mariota. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They just get the play off. Now Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions. interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Able to find his running back, Geis. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now it's Herbert. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Badgley able to knock this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue. To go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Turns on a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing, Mariota. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern, because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. I think he might be off to the races.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. Now again, right side. It's Flowers. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Mariota now.
What?
Young. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, they snap it to Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, so they will accept the penalty.
Oh, they saved you right there. All right.
Nothing to score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Raiders nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are back within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Chargers 10, Raiders 7.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. Able to slither by. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Chargers 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. They'll run with Geis. There he goes inside the 30. There he goes left side. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Is good.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Short yardage, Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 34. And he'll drop near the floor. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Got his open man, it's Carr. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
All the running back is somewhere.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up second and goal.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action.
And he's into the zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh, way to stretch. Damn, good play.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be
come to fucking complaining. Oh, this is the most complaining nigga I ever seen, man. Take your ass whooping like a man.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mariota on first down.
Oh, he caught that.
He's running back with it. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. They're looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now left side on the swing pass. Nice footwork at the 25. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
Mariota. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Catch him, but not before.
You talking about fucking animation. You rolling.
Big play that time for the Raiders. 61 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Dancing to his left. Caught on the slant. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and goal. Mariota.
And got
End zone for a Raider touchdown. Marcus Mariota. As the first half is winding down. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Chargers 24. Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, Herbert. His man complete over the middle. That's Carr. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break for Herbert. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
First one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Raider defense delivers a score.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunity opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 33 and a 1st.
I know that play
Man,
to the
you're
left
taking
side.
bad angles to make the tackle.
To do an outside
Come on, watching the
there.
move.
But how
Poor
about
tackling,
the
man.
whole
Come on.
offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play
Talking
was
about it.
going, where they call play side. But how about on the
Keep on trying to fucking hit stick.
taking
Think
care
you
of
can
business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it?
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control
That's what you should have been doing.
edge.
Tackle,
Out there. You want
play
the
ball.
left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Ooh, move.
And the Raiders pick it up.
My
There are
fault.
2
My
words
fault.
that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And a slant home by Ruggs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, Mariota eluding the pressure right. Reception here by Ruggs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back up. And this will be
Oh, that's bullshit.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Like, you talking about watching a movie. You tell me what was this.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Daniel Carlson on for the point out.
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
The kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Man, I didn't even
And
think
he
of that.
fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake, Mariota.
Ooh.
It's going to wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Flowers. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Now they struggled to get him rolling. On the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
10-10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This two-shell pass, this two-shell pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's a pass swing out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. This is Geis. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Darius Geis, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. Steps away to his left.
You get that.
This is going to be intercepted.
Motherfucker, that's skill right there for you.
Picked off at his own 57.
Fucking
He's
hell,
at it
man.
again,
Stay that
trying
shit.
to get the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Going to throw right side here, complete. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. So let's see what this is about. Badgley on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Man, I ran all the way across the fucking field and picked the ball off, man.
Raiders.
Man, who watching this motherfucker? Yo, whoever the 2 people watching this stream, you tell me what y'all see. I ran clean across the field and picked the shit off. It was a user alert.
Out there to kick it away.
Come on, man, you fucking shit. Your game just as predictable as the rest of them niggas.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. From the left side, it's complete.
In the way he caught that shit.
Up there, 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Let's get it. Let's get it. On your ass, boy.
Here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5.
To throw Mariota. first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Mariota.
On the drop there.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And 4.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. He's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 8-yard line.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, that's my fault. I gave him that.
Raider touchdown.
Shit.
From 8 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow.
Set to go now for the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Couple yards shy of the 30.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sidelines?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late.
Damn, guys, you hurt? It's all good.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now it's Herbert. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 20-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And
I thought they icing the kicker on an extra point.
That's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
This will make it into the end zone.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do,
on the D-line now, motherfucker.
Bring him down. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just
good game,
for
though.
one final
You some shit for real. Not because of your plan, but because you complain too much, man. You some shit for that, man. You do the most glitchy shit ever, man. On offense. You ain't complain. Good game, man. Fuck.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
One last shot now for Mariota. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Wide open man. It's Ruggs. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Chargers 45.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for the Chargers, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hold on. If y'all still watching, hold on. Let me go find the fucking play he talking about. Well, he talking about the whole game. Man. Oh yeah, it's the play. Now you look at my guy right all the way up here. Man, well, anyway, number 3, right up there. Doing the same shit, them crosses and shit. You got everybody crossing over, the ones over there coming over here. That's so fucking predictable, especially with you. Now look at this shit. Now look at number 3 up top. Look at number 3 way up at the top. Now what the fucking kind of animation the game do that? They're gonna make him skip two receivers and go way over there. Just watch number 3. I made a beeline straight to the shit. Come on, man. That ain't no fucking animation. You so fucking predictable, man. Fucking animation, man. Fuck out here. Goddamn. Decent. Yeah, 8, 15.